Hello Scorpio, my name's Becky from Northern Star Tarot and welcome to your monthly general reading for the month of February. I've already shuffled for the most part, but it's always nice to just have a little warm up as well. Please check out the disclaimer in the description along with any details about the cards that I've used and my details in case you'd like to contact me or book a personal reading with me. Oh, it's all coming out wrong. What happens when you focus on two things at once? Right. Stay here with this Scorpio. Air Guardian. Shift your perception, that's in your earth space. Way too many. Just give me one, please. Air space for Scorpio. Space for Scorpio. Thank you. Oh, lovely. Retreat and recharge. What have you been going through? Oh. Water energy for Scorpio. Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Wow, so many themes going on. Like, I'm coming towards the end of doing the star signs now, and oh, I wish they'd at least stay on the board when they fly off like that. Yeah, there's so many themes of like change and recharge and choose your path, direction, Guardian, coming out there for your fire, which is your passions. Okay, Air Guardian. I've had air out so much for some of the other signs there. I'm going to need some clarifiers for hair, like straight off the bat, because this is changing how you perceive something that you're going through. But I'll get some clarifiers so we can see what that relates to. I'm going to give her a read, actually. I haven't done in a while. Air Guardian. There we go. Change the way you think and you will change your whole reality. When this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You're being guided to recognize that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there is a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. You're being guided to open your eyes and your mind, go beyond any limits you have set for yourself, and recognize that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open for you if you're ready to do the internal work to support them. Wow, okay. That's a hell of a lot deeper than, a hell of a lot deeper for the meaning here than what I was expecting. So this is understanding that you can change your reality, and I'm loving that because we've got a lot of things here to do with that. We've got the Hermit here in your mental space, and that's just taking that time to retreat and refocus your energies. And I feel like me personally and people I've spoke to and what I've seen on social media, everyone has had quite a rough winter and we're coming to the end of it now. But I feel like maybe you've been feeling that and focusing on the negatives of it more than like the positives that could be coming up. like that said, I do feel there are opportunities coming up here. We've got Direction Guardian here, choose your path. This, like the Wheel of Fortune, and this is a bit like the Wheel of Fortune, really. It's got your star sign on it there. Did you know Scorpio has two symbols for their sign? They are the Scorpio and the eagle. And to me, that's like the higher and lower vibration of the sign. And Scorpios, I am mother to a Scorpio. They are the deepest people that I've ever met. They tend to be quite intelligent as well. You guys run so deeply. I think that sometimes you can overthink things and you can get caught in that negative mood, negative headspace. And this is just taking a step out of that. Sorry. Taking a step out of that headspace. I read something once that said that all Scorpios aim to be the eagle. And that the higher, I think once Scorpios can move out of that trap of being caught up in their own thoughts and their own head, they can be they can lead by example. They can just be in their highest form. The eagle can just be the most amazing, grounded, centered, full of wisdom, oracle-y people that I've ever met. And I've met both sides of Scorpio. I've had a lot of Scorpios in my life. I think as an Aries, we're quite drawn to them because we like a good problem to solve and a good mystery. And boy, you guys are a mystery. You keep us on our toes. But yeah, I think by removing yourself from that negative energy and negative headspace and just silencing the mind, I'm getting that feeling here with this, like maybe listening to music, doing something that stops you thinking for just a moment so you can have that still in your brain, to just reconnect with yourself and your purpose of the direction you're going. And it says surround yourself with protective energy. Let's have a look at that. Surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Call on your angels, guides, and ancestors to bring you protection. So, once again, this is coming back to that sort of, there's so much sort of loudness around you and feeling like being in a crowded room and just wanting to put your hands over your ears. But I feel like it's not you, it's not coming from you, but it's the negative energy around you, and it's kind of sucking you in a little, or has been sucking you in. And I think this is just urging you to find a quiet space for your mind, just somewhere where you can just retreat for a little while, maybe just have a bit of a break from social media, from watching the news, if that's something that's triggering you as well. Just something to reconnect with yourself, with the earth. Direction Guardian, do you know what? I might as well give him a read as well. I feel like we've had a read of every single one of them now. Connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. And I love that because that's from fire energy, this as well. So this is reconnecting with your passions. What is it that you're passionate about? What is it that drives you? Why are you here? What is life about for you? And this is just, sorry about the noise outside, I live near a busy road, so we get a lot of police, ambulances and everything. It's much more interesting, the things you hear on a Saturday night. But we're not there yet. Anyway, sorry. So, yeah. this is, I think, by taking that step back and that step out of whatever is going on around you, will open up those opportunities and allow you to see how you can go forward and how you can manifest your life the way you want it and create the world that you want to. Right, let's get some clarifiers. Oh, I've tried sticking with Mucha, but I'm getting towards the end and I want to use something different, so I'm going to use Gilded. There's so many earthy tones and colours coming out here as well. Sort of greeny, blue, teal colours. I think there's something quite soothing about that, and I feel like that may help, like colour therapy. Like, this sort of colour can be quite calming and soothing. Maybe surrounding yourself with that or wearing that colour, just something that makes you feel like you've got your protective shield on. I feel like you need to shield yourself from the things going on around you, because it's just, you're absorbing it. It's affecting you. How have I ended up with some of these upside down? They'll all be upside down, that would be better. Yes, they are. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, talk to my tarot. Air Guardian. Why is Air Guardian there for Scorpio? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And the Ace of Cups. Nice. This is definitely stepping into your higher being. I'm feeling like this is recognizing your own safety and security in your life. And from that, you'll see your new beginning. You'll be able to see where you want to go, what you want to put your heart and soul into. I'm gonna move straight on to the Hermit there. Well, this is the reality that you want to create as well, which is being stable, being financially stable, being physically stable, in a nice house and that. But I'm feeling more like this is just stepping into your own security, becoming secure within yourself. We've got the King of Wands there. I feel like some of you have maybe felt numb over the winter, and now this is wanting to find that spark again, wanting to find or reconnect with your creative energy. So you were getting Cups and Wands out. Wands is all our passions and it's fire energy. And the Page of Cups as well. I feel like are some of you wanting or looking for a new relationship? I feel like you're learning to love again. That's the only way I can kind of explain that. Learning to be vulnerable again, and just to be open to love again. It's just with that Ace of Wands there, Ace of Cups, and then the Page of Cups coming out as well. Wow. We're getting all the major arcana out here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. I mean, we've got a full thingy there. They're all looking away from each other, though. Why is everyone looking at... I mean, this is why I wonder if you're coming or looking for a new relationship. Or wanting to manifest a new relationship, because she's looking across to this. And the Page of Wands is quite innocent. It's innocent love. I mean, it could just be reconnecting with your inner child as well and finding the fun. But there's some stability here. There's like an insecurity around stability. Let's see what he's looking at. What's the king? Oh, look, oh, the King of Pentacles is looking across to his treasure chest. Have you been feeling a bit like you're not earning enough, or you've not got enough to be stable? I feel like there's some insecurity around finances going on. And maybe that's why it's a case of shifting your perception. I feel like a bit of self-belief is needed here. That, you know, if you want to go for a higher paying job, go for it. There's another card for Direction Guardian. We've got the Page of Swords this time. We're getting kings and pages. There's no knights. And that to me is like, because the kings and queens, they're quite accomplished. They're, you know, sat on their throne. They've already done the hard work to get where they are. Why? For some of you, it may be that you're feeling like your finances are not protected enough. Like you need to protect them and need to look after them. Maybe you overspent a little on Christmas. Who knows? So, Direction Guardian, choose your path. Page of Swords. The pages are a lot more sort of innocent, and they're still sort of learning their trade. And the Page of Swords is, to me, he's a bit like a student. He's someone who's still trying to learn how to wield their sword. And maybe this is the growth that's needed. It could be that that some of you need to do training or further your education to get into the career that you want. Let's see what other paths we've got to choose. 9 of Pentacles. So many pentacles. There's definitely a lot going on around finances and work here in this reading. And I think it's looking at, do you want to stay doing what you're doing, or do you want to progress? Do you want to level up? Do you want to be able to go for the higher paying jobs, for the promotions? And I feel like there's just a little bit more training, a bit of gaps in your knowledge there. So maybe looking at doing courses or something that can get you up that ladder. But I feel like there's a fine line here, especially with the 9 of Pentacles here. The 9 of Pentacles is being in a position of stability, material well-being and stuff like that. But it can also be a bit of the gilded cage. She's kind of like trapped in that garden, isn't she? She's not going anywhere. So I think especially here with the being protective over finances, maybe it's urging you to just kind of to break outside of that cage. And maybe it's about investing, needing to invest time and money and energy into something you want. Balance. This is when we're juggling between our responsibilities, between our work, our home life. To me, this feels like saving and you know, taking that money out and going and investing it in something. And it's weighing up that, is it worth it? Is it something that is going to further your career, is going to be financially better for you in the long run? And I feel like that's the choice there that you've got to make. That's the decision and the route. But you have the ability here to manifest by just changing your perspective and thinking about how you can get to where you want to go. want to get to, you can achieve your greatest potential. And I feel like that's what this reading is about furthering yourself, whether that's a personal journey that you're on, a soul journey, but it's feeling a lot more rooted in the physical realm. So it could be investing in a house, investing in a career, I'm feeling like a training course. I feel like there's something to be learned here still. Right, I am going to get you a power thought card to end with. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes they tie in rather nicely with the reading that you've had. So this is like an affirmation. Tell me the affirmation for Scorpio. What should Scorpio be focusing on for the month of February? Oh. My life works beautifully. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. Wow. And I think this is feeling that security. Feeling secure in yourself that, you know, things might change. You might have lots one day, lots of abundance, lots of things in your life, and you might have nothing the next day. But so long as you have love and you understand that everything is temporary. I think also understanding how much of your life is in your hands, how much of your destiny you are in control of. I mean, there are things that we can't change, but we can change how we deal with them. My thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes in my mind. No person, place or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. There you go. Very much owning your own power and making life work for you. Okay, thank you very much for visiting my channel, and hopefully I will see you again in the future. Bye for now.